Hello and welcome to Senioritis v2025 Episode 7. I'm your host, Justin Feterowski, and I am joined today by my co-hosts, Mennella, Sean Lynch, and our special guest, Joe Cotter. So, first topic for today, junior prom is coming up. I think I'm going, at least. I know everybody here is seniors, so not all of you guys are going, because it's only for juniors. But you guys, how did you feel about last prom? And do you think it's going to, since they're changing the venue, do you think it's going to be a good prom? Or?
Well, I didn't go to the last prom, so I'll leave it up to them.
Oh, yeah.
I think last prom, I had a good time for about half of it. And then the other half was kind of just everyone complaining. And then well, at least for me, my table and such. But I think that, I don't know, do you know where the venue is this time?
No clue. I'm just going to get in the bus and they're going to take me. So, fair.
I know I'm going to Whitman Hanson's junior prom tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
So, but that's we don't have to go to their school and then go, because they have such a big school. I think it's just you show up.
Really?
Yeah. I'm taking my own car, which makes...
They didn't let us do that last time.
I know. It's kind of strange. So
we
I
got
guess
a limo and
I guess they're going to be able to let us leave whenever we want to. So
yeah. And then
well, last prom I didn't really have a great time, I would say.
Yeah.
I kind of got a terrible haircut, as I do. I don't think I've ever had a good haircut, actually.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really enjoying the presence of a few people there, which was actually a bigger deal than my hair. But I told everyone it was my hair. But
Yeah.
it really was that. So,
my prom was all right. I had a fun time on the dance floor with everybody, but I didn't have the best time just at my table. A lot of complaining and a lot of just awkward silence. I took two girls from different schools because I asked one of them, and they said, "Hey, can you bring my friend too?" So I stole Liam's +1 and brought the other one just so my date wouldn't be the only one from her school there.
Yeah,
and
that table was pretty chaotic.
Yeah, it was pretty chaotic.
were you guys at a different table than us?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping this prom's better. I'm going with a bunch of friends because Luke Hamill, he was at a table with a couple and then his sister and her friends. So he would have just been at the table alone, and he said he didn't want to go to prom if that was the case. So I'm going with him, just so he has somebody to not be awkward around, And I'm hoping this one will be better, And the change in venue might be nice because the food at the last one was kind of
very subpar.
It was very bland.
No, the food was not great.
It was those meals in preschool that had the penguin as the mascot.
Oh,
Kids Cuisine.
Kids Cuisine, yeah. It was
the
that.
mac and cheese was really good.
It was.
The pudding was pretty good.
I didn't have the pudding.
Kid Cuisine.
Oh, for kid.
Oh, just in Kid Cuisine.
In Kid Cuisine.
We were talking about. Okay.
But
Cuisine.
no, I thought they kind of gave us a single chance in a very fast moving line to get the food.
Yeah.
So there was some stuff I didn't even get to try. That I was oh, I'll just come back and grab it, and they just never let us go and get more. So
I remember getting 2 servings.
Yeah, wait, no, we were free to go up and get more. I don't think you ever took advantage of that, though.
I must have missed it then. I was kind of hungry.
And also with prom season coming up, there's also spring sports starting up. I know Joe and Liam, you're on the Frisbee team. So how's that been going for you?
We haven't lost yet.
That's true.
Really?
So
We've been on a good streak. We've had 2 games.
one of them we destroyed them, It was what, Cohasset?
Yeah, our last game, Cohasset, was 15-6, and our first game was 15-10 against
Silver Lake.
Silver Lake.
Silver Lake, yeah.
Yeah.
The first game was a washout for the first half. It was like 11
We
to
were-
like 3.
We were like, well, the first half ends at 8 points, so I think we were 8-3, and then we just. I
At some
remember
point, we were
our
in the
coach put like some of our like newer players on who don't really fully understand the sport, and it just kind of let the other team get points, which
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter because we won anyways.
Yeah.
So. And I'm glad that our newer players are getting some play time,
Getting experience
in these
yeah.
kinds of games. So I think it's a good thing.
Yeah. And I think that's all. Yeah. Me and Sean aren't really big sports guys, so we're not in any of the sports teams.
Yeah, you
But
know.
you've been filming them.
You almost joined Frisbee.
Yeah, I almost joined Frisbee,
Yeah.
but then I realized that I would have to close at Sub Galley for every shift, and I didn't want to do that. And coming up is the yearbook too, along with prom and spring sports, and superlatives have just come out. I won best dress, and our coworker Becca won most musical. But what superlatives would you have like wanted to win?
I was on like the very cusp of getting a superlative, and it was most likely to sleep through a fire drill.
Oh yeah.
Which isn't like exactly the superlative you're like, oh, I would like love to get this one because it's like so meaningful. It's like
Yeah.
kind of a funny one, but like I kind of have the tendency to sleep in my classes.
Every single class. Every math class.
Every math class. Most of my like science class.
English class.
English class, yeah. Oh, yeah, I sleep through English a lot. Okay. But I think I should have won, and I didn't. I was probably voted like third because it
Definitely.
was two people who
Our
won.
entire math class said they were voting
Yeah,
for you, so I
so
don't know
many
what
people were
happened.
telling me that they were
Yeah.
voting for me, and then I didn't win, and I was like, I don't even know how that happened.
Yeah.
But
Okay. And then Liam, how about you? What superlative would you have wanted to win?
I don't really want one. I'm okay with not having one. I mean, if I really had to get one, I mean, I would have enjoyed having, like, most likely to brighten someone's day. That would be a nice one.
I think I put you down under most likely to start a business.
Oh,
I think I put both of you down for that actually.
Oh, thank you.
appreciate that.
I forget who I put. I don't know if I put you down for any of them.
I actually put you
Because there were none that really
Wait.
fit you, honestly.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
complex guy.
I put you guys down as drama king and queen though,
Oh.
so that
A lot of people put me and you down for bromance, and then I think Sky put us down for high school sweethearts.
I
which
also
was-
I don't
put
know-
you two
I don't
down
know
for
how
high
we
school
didn't-
sweethearts.
We had, like, a decent amount of votes for that. I don't even know how we weren't even an option.
Because it was
'Cause-
clearly a joke.
Yeah, I think they cut out
Nepotism.
any of them that were clearly a joke,
Yeah.
which sucked.
Well, they didn't take out Kevin McGlynn and Miss Wakeland for.
I don't know if that was a
student teacher.
I don't know if
I
that
don't-
was like obviously a joke though.
Well, that's fair, but it was. I'm pretty sure because I'm in there. I'm in that math class.
yeah, me too.
And,
They're
oh, right.
constantly arguing.
Yeah.
Sean, I think I put you down for chronically tardy.
I'm not even that tardy. It's more like I'm chronically absent.
Yeah.
I feel like most of my tardies are on wave weeks. It's funny enough because I never get a ride somehow.
Yeah.
And
Well,
if I wanted to win one, I don't even know. I'd probably want to win, like, I guess class clown, but like,
oh, those ones were locks.
yeah.
It was Jabari and who
Was it
else?
J Sharp?
J Sharp, yeah. Jabari and
Or
Jonathan
no, I
Sharp
thought
won.
Scott Noble won.
No. It was a different one, I think. And then, speaking of our class, we've recently come to realize that our senior privilege got rejected, and they rejected it like so late that we're not going to be able to get another one because by the time we get it approved, we'll be out of the school already.
I didn't even know it got rejected, actually.
Really?
This is how I'm hearing about this, actually, yeah.
Yeah, so
Made
they
it all
brought
the
it
way
to
up
the board.
chain.
They brought it to the board, and then the board didn't make a decision until it was too late for us to select a new one. So I guess we have no senior privilege, which is kind of lame.
I know it made it past Bourne. It made it past, like, his boss. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it got stuck at the board, and then the superintendent just said no.
Yeah.
It was already too late. Doesn't matter. So she said no.
Yeah.
Which, that's kind of unfortunate. You know, that and the phone rule, it's, like, kind of, like, pushy. But, I mean, I guess it is a privilege. Like, we don't have to have one. But
Yeah,
it would be
I guess,
nice,
but,
you
like,
know. Like,
Every single other class has got one, and then
every single
it's gotten
school,
like more
too.
lame and lame, like as the years progress. Like last year was just that they could book themselves for bridge block,
Yeah.
which was
Year before, it was like they could, like, leave for,
they
Wave
left
weeks?
early on Wave Week Wednesdays. Yeah. Or no, yeah, Wave Week Wednesdays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like 30 minutes early.
Yeah.
That's not even that big of a difference.
We could have at least had like something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we could have come up with something like small enough to like be allowed and actually be useful, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of expected it, like, not to, like, work out, but, like, I don't feel like it should have been, like, denied, because, like, there's nothing really
Bad about
like, if you're, like, worried that, like, people are going to do, like, something bad in that time while they're not in school, it's, like,
just take
they're
a
just going to do it after school anyway.
Yeah.
So, and, like, either way, it's out of school.
Yeah, and then just take the privilege away from those people.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, our class, I don't know. Our class has gotten some really bad luck lately.
Yeah.
Like recently, Miss Mullen, our class, what is it, advisor, representative?
I think it's advisor.
Advisor. She started this talent show called Mr. AHS, where you perform like a dance number, then your talent, then answer a bunch of questions, and if you win, you got named Mr. AHS. And I was so excited to do it. I like signed up. I was gonna do Fake Plastic Trees by Radiohead on the guitar, and then only like 5 people signed up and auditioned, so it got canceled, which was really lame. And I tried to get like Liam and everybody to join, but they just wouldn't do it. Like Dan, Sky, Liam, CB, they all said no. I don't know why. It would have been really fun.
Getting some decent heat over here.
Yeah.
Feel like I would have been interested in something like that, but I just never I looked at it and I thought about it and I was just like, I don't really know if I have like anything specific I can perform.
It was the other talents. You could just literally do anything. There was one kid who was drawing. What's his name? Sosa. What's his?
Ryan LaRosa.
Ryan LaRosa. I don't know. And then I think Evan Faulkner was gonna chug a bottle of Sprite and try not to burp, and that was his talent. So you could get up on stage and do anything, and then people didn't sign up.
It would have been nice if it was kind of advertised as just like a school-wide talent show, because I feel like that would attract more people,
Yeah.
especially since it was just Mr. AHS, so like no girls could participate. Like I think there definitely could have been a real talent show if like they advertised it as one.
It would have been nice to have Mr. and Mrs. AHS, you know?
Yeah.
That was also a superlative option though.
Yeah.
Like already.
But it was advertised as most school spirit in the superlatives.
yeah.
And then we don't get a prom either for seniors. I know a lot of other schools have senior prom, but we get a senior reception instead, which I think is just as cool. Just kind of bummed that we don't get to like bring people from outside
Yeah.
the outside the school, you know, because what is it? Just a dinner, and then what do they do at it?
I'm not sure. I remember my sister was in class of 2023 and she was on like a ship for hers. It
Really?
was like seemed pretty cool.
Do they like announce the superlative winners there or something like that, or like winners of like the senior awards or anything? I feel like that's the place to do
I
it.
think it's just a nice evening out at a fancy place, and then just food, and that's
I think
it.
it's dancing too.
Hey, you
I
had me
guess.
at food. Dancing?
Yeah. I mean, like, it's just basically like a school dance, but
Yeah.
bigger venue. No, but not as big as prom, I guess.
Yeah. And then after that, we're going to college. I'm going to UMass Dartmouth. You two are going to Massasoit, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm
And
still debating.
I'm most likely going to UMass Dartmouth, but I might go to UMass Lowell. I just got another scholarship from Lowell, and I'm gonna go tour it and see how the college actually looks on Saturday. And most likely, though, it's not gonna be better enough to make me like go there, because it's a lot easier to get to and from UMass Dartmouth from where we live.
Yeah.
And I have people like you and Dan there, so I could automatically have roommates.
Yeah.
And the cost itself is going to be pretty much the exact same.
If not
So.
cheaper.
Yeah.
I toured Lowell and I didn't like it at all. It was I left actually before I could do the tour because I just didn't like the area. So how are you guys preparing for college? I know, like, you guys saving up. I know I'm about to blow a whole lot of money on the Nintendo Switch 2 when it comes out. So I don't know if I'm going to have a lot of money saved up for college, but that's an investment. It's going to give me entertainment.
I have about $1,000 in my savings account right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to decide between using the money, or I mean, continuing to save the money for college, or if I should save enough money to get a car and then save the rest of my money from there for college.
I think a car is a good idea.
Well, I mean, if you're living on campus the first year, they're not going to let you have a car.
That's
That's
not true. They let you have a car.
That's only true at some colleges.
Yeah.
I know that's true for Amherst, I think.
Yeah, but not at Dartmouth. Yeah.
And it would be nice for me to have a car because I'd want to go home and see my family.
Yeah,
Since
I think
I'm only
a car's a good idea.
the college is only an hour and like 10 minutes away, maybe.
Yeah. You guys do anything to save up?
I mean, considering the new like cheapness of Massasoit and like
Yeah.
all community colleges across the state, I don't really have to save too much. Like, kind of just have to just keep saving for like after college.
Yeah. You doing anything? Just saving up, working? All right. Well, if that's all, I think it's about time we wrap up. So thank you for joining us for Senioritis v2025 episode 7. You can catch us on the Abington Cam channel on TV, YouTube, and we'll see you in the next episode.